Hello, my awesome friends. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a spooky castle. Now you can tell my paper is not paper at all. In fact, it is a piece of foam. We're going to be carving our castle sort of into this foam. So you're going to need a soft piece of foam today. You could use a foam plate, you could use an egg carton, you could use a meat tray. Find whatever piece of foam you have, whatever size you have, and get yourself a couple writing utensils. Now, you have a choice here. You could use a dull pencil. We don't want it super sharp. We don't want to be poking holes in here. Or you can use a nice round pen. I'm actually going to be using this today. That way it's easier to see my lines. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a big rectangle for my castle. Now notice I said big. I've got a small foam plate here, but I don't want my castle teeny tiny or else it's going to be hard to see later. So I'm going to start here on the bottom. I'm going to go up. I'm going to go across. And I'm going to go down. Oh, I've got a nice big rectangle, but not too big. I left some space on the sides. I left some space on the top up here. And I've got some nice deep lines here. I want to push nice and hard, but I don't want to make a hole. I want to make a nice little divot there. Now, I've got a big rectangle here. I want two rectangles standing vertical on the side. So I'm going to follow this line, even push it down just a little bit more. I'm going to go up and up and up and up and up and up, and I'm going to stop. And I'm going to go across. And I'm going to go down and down and down and down and down and down and down. And I'm going to stop. Now notice I left just a little bit space. I think that's going to be nice and interesting. I'm going to come to the other side. I'm going to go up and up and up and up and up, and I'm going to stop. I'm going to go across, and I'm going to stop. And I'm going to go down and down and down and down and down and down and down. And I'm going to stop. Ooh, it's starting to look like a castle, but we need a roof up here. Each side, I'm going to draw a triangle. Let's do this one first. Push nice and deep. Push nice and deep all the way up at the top there. I have a triangle. This side, push nice and deep. Push nice and deep. Push, and there I have a triangle. But I can't get in my castle. My castle needs a door. So right here, I'm going to make a great big curve like a rainbow. And I'm going to make a line come straight up the middle, just like that. So now I have two doors. You know what? Let's give it a door handle and a door handle. Oh, it's coming together nicely, boys and girls. Now I'm going to start working on some of the details. Right across here, if you've ever seen an old spooky castle, it's got that scraggly line that almost makes squares across the top. So I'm going to try to make a bumpy line, boys and girls. It goes like that, and like that, and up, and across, and down, and across, and up, and across, and down, and across, and up, and across, and down, and across. Man, what a cool pattern, almost like a song. Oh, that's a good looking line. Now up here, I'm going to add some nice little wavy lines to add to my roof. This is going to make it look like almost like a real roof with shingles on it. Boop, boop, just like that. Every line I'm making, I want to make sure I push down nice and deep, like I'm carving this castle into my styrofoam. Oh yeah, that's gonna look really good, boys and girls. Now, speaking of details, let's add some to my empty walls here. Let's see, let's give it some windows just like this line here. I'm gonna make a nice curve there. And I'm gonna make a nice curve there. And on the bottom, oh, those are some good windows. Think about what kind of details will make your castle interesting. What would make it spooky? You can see I added a few extra windows with some lines here, and I even added a couple spooky bats on the top. Remember, yours doesn't have to look like mine. You could add bricks. Castles are made by stacking bricks on top of each other. You could add some extra lines or extra windows. You could add flags or bats or skeletons. I don't even know, but boys and girls, the more detail you add to your castle, the more interesting your art will be. And for this particular project, the deeper you push down when drawing the lines, the better the second part of this project will be.